So in this video, I'm going to show you how to add a new page. I know I did go into this a little bit in a few other videos, but I wanted to do a separate video in case you needed kind of a quick reference for this. So the first thing I'm going to show you is the easiest way to create a new page is simply to duplicate a page that's already on your site. So a good example for that, and I think I talked about this before, is right now on this site, we've got facial services and we've got lashes and brows, but let's say we want to add waxing here. So what I'm going to do is come to one of these pages, whichever one I want to duplicate, click on these three little dots, and I'm simply going to duplicate that page. And then we're going to go ahead and call this waxing services. And then you can come in here and update this with your new text and images and everything that would be applicable to that page. So that's the easiest way to create a new page is duplicate and then go through and just edit as needed. And then I'm going to show you how to create a brand new page. So on this site, and I did want to point out too, that anytime you add a new page, it is going to show up on this menu. So if you don't want that to show up, then you're going to want to go through, and we talked about this before, go into those three dots and just hide that page. So you can hide and hide pages as needed. So this site comes with this memberships page, but let's say that we want to create a little bit nicer looking page that talks about the memberships a little more, maybe talks about what's included. So I'm going to go through down here to my drop down. I'm going to go ahead and go to add a page. And you will notice that Wix does give you some page layout. So if you do want to use those, but we're going to go ahead and start with a blank page. And let's call this membership information. So if we did that, we might want to go through here and hide this memberships. And I'm going to show you how we can link to that. So now we have our membership information page. Now, of course, you can just come through here to your elements and start adding elements, but there's a little bit easier way to do this since you've already got this beautiful template already set up. So what I would do is would go through my sites and I would say, okay, what do I maybe want at the top? Do I want the top to look like this? And we'll put, membership information here, or maybe we want the top to look something like this. So let's go ahead and use this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and copy that section, go back to our membership information page, and I'm just going to paste that. And then we're going to come in here and we'll put our new text in here. And of course, we're probably going to want to go ahead and center that. So I want to probably go ahead and change that strip background. So I'll just pick one of my, actually, you know what? Let's go in here and put that video in. Okay, and obviously you can change this information. Let's say maybe we want to see that video a little better. Maybe we want to come in here and edit that page. So same thing, we've got our, our hero section photo here. So maybe let's go back to that about page and see. Like this might be actually a good section to put, and maybe we'll switch it around so it looks a little bit different. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this and go back to my membership information. And then let's go ahead and paste this. And what I'm going to do, this is already grouped. This is grouped. So I'm just going to kind of switch these. And then we probably don't need the address on here. We probably want a little bit of a message. I'm also going to go through, let's go to one of our services here. And here you can see we've got this little list that I think might work well. So we can just go through here and copy. Let's go ahead and copy that button as well. Go back to membership information. And then let's go ahead and paste that. And now what you'll want to do, so obviously you can come through here and kind of put some of the features and benefits of your facial membership, maybe put the price, and then instead of book now, let's click on that and say sign up now. And then what we're going to want to do is come through here to that link, and then we'll go ahead and choose that memberships page. Now, maybe we want to also put in here that we have eyelash memberships. So what I'm going to do now is just go through here and go ahead and duplicate that. And then probably now what I want to do is go ahead and switch those again. And I'm just going to kind of see, this is maybe where those rulers would come in handy. I kind of want to make sure that this is lined up at the end of that text. There we go. And now we come through here, and this is maybe our lash memberships. And again, you get the idea. You can maybe switch that around, and then let's just for the heck of it, maybe because we feel like, oh, maybe this page needs a little bit more. Again, you can kind of go and see what you might want to add there. So I'm thinking maybe, um, actually, let's add. I have one on one of these pages. I was going to say, let's add like another. There we go. Let's add a testimonial there. So let's go ahead and copy that. Go back to our membership information and paste. We'll put a separate, testimonial in there than we had on the other page. We'll put a different picture. And you can see here that white doesn't show up quite as well. So I'm going to maybe see what it looks like on this side. It looks good, especially when it's the parallax where it's going to be kind of, there we go. And then we didn't end up using this section, so I'm just going to come through here. Oops. So let's go ahead and take a look at that finished page now. Oh, that looks good. Perfect. And then when we click on this, it's going to take us to that membership page. So you can see pretty quickly by not reinventing the wheel, by really taking those elements that you've already used, you can create a new page pretty quickly by using that duplicate or going through and copying and pasting different elements. So that is it for this video. I did also want to remind you, I've said it a couple times, but remember that you can go through and hide and show whatever pages, whatever features you're not ready to use now. And then when you're ready, you can add them later.